name is Delvina Daracharisa. I am from 12 Social 2 and my absent number is 16. So today, I'm gonna talk about tenses. As we know, there are 16 tenses that we learn at school, which is simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense, present perfect continuous tense. And then there is simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense, past perfect continuous tense. For future, there is simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tense. And for the other, there is past future tense, past future continuous tense, past future perfect tense, past future perfect continuous tense. But right now, I will only explain 5 of it. So, if you are curious, stay tuned. So here I have present tense. The simple present is a verb tense with two main use. We use the simple present tense when an action is happening right now or when it happens regularly or unceasingly, which is why it's sometimes called present indefinite. Depending on the person, the simple present tense is formed by using the root form or by adding s or es to the end. So here, I have formula of present tense. For positive sentence, we use subject plus verb s or es plus complement. For example, I worked hard for this company. And the negative sentence, we use subject plus is do does plus not plus complement. For example, he does not work hard for this company. For interrogative sentence, we use do or does plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark. For example, does he work hard for this company? So for the second one, there is present continuous tense. It has meaning the present continuous or present progressive tense is a way to convey any action or condition that is happening right now, frequently, and maybe ongoing. It adds energy and action to writing, and its effect helps readers understand when the action is happening. So here are the formula of present continuous tense. For positive sentence, there is subject plus is plus verb ing plus complement. For example, we are studying English. And for the negative sentence, there is subject plus is plus not plus complement. For example, we are not studying English. For interrogative sentence, we use is plus subject plus verb ing plus complement plus question mark. For example, are we studying English? So after present, I will explain about past tense. The simple past tense shows that you are talking about something that has already happened. The simple past tense emphasizes that the action is finished. So these are the formula of simple past tense. For positive sentence, there is subject plus verb 2 plus complement or subject plus was or were plus complement. For example, I worked hard for that company. For the negative sentence, there is subject plus did or was or were plus not plus verb 1 plus complement. For example, he did not work hard for that company. For the interrogative sentence, there is did plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark, or we can use was or were plus subject plus complement. For example, did you work hard for that company? The fourth one, I will explain about past continuous tense. The past continuous tense, also known as the past progressive tense, refers to a continuing action or state that was happening at some point in the past. The past continuous tense is formed by combining the past tense of to be, I, a, was or were, with the verb present participle, ing, word. Here, there is past continuous formula. For positive sentence, there is subject plus was or were plus verb ing plus complement. For example, I was studying English when he called. For negative sentence, there is subject plus was or were plus not plus verb ing plus complement. For example, I was not studying English when he called. For the interrogative sentence, there is was or were plus subject plus verb ing plus complement plus question mark. For example, was I studying English when he called? The fifth or the last one, there is future tense. The simple future is a verb tense that used to talk about things that haven't happened yet. So these are formula of future tense. For positive sentence, there is subject plus will or be going to plus verb 1 plus complement. For example, I am going to work hard for this company. For the negative sentence, there is subject plus will not or be not going to plus verb 1 plus complement. For example, I am not going to work hard for this company. For the interrogative sentence, there is will plus subject plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark or be plus subject plus going to plus verb 1 plus complement plus question mark. For the example, am I going to work hard for this company? So, the last theory that I have here is the characteristic of tenses. For present tense, we normally using words like always, every, never, normally, often, sometimes, usually, and seldom. For present continuous tense, we use at the moment, just now, right now, listen, look, and like that. For past tense, we use last year, last month, yesterday, in 1996, and last Sunday. For past continuous tense, we use when, while, as long as, at this time, yesterday. And the last one is for future tense. We normally using word like next. This is means like next year, next month, next week, like that. Tomorrow, 5 days later. So, there are a few questions about tenses. I will explain it one by one. Number 1. Sarah blah 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 a bread every morning. The answer is A, which is eats. Why? First, look at the sentence. It says every morning. So it means that the sentence there using present tense. And why we use S at the end? Because Sarah is a girl. And subject he, she, it always using S or ES at the end. And number 2, they blah 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 badminton last week. The answer is D, played. Why? Because last week clarified that it happens in the past. So we can use verb 2, which is played. Number 3, the last question. I blah 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 the street when it began to rain. The answer is D, was walking down. Why? Because in that subordinate clause there is verb 2, which is began, and it shows us that there is something happening when the other thing happened. So it is indicate if that sentence using past continuous tense. So that's all for my presentation. I'm sorry if there is mistakes or mispronunciation. I hope all of you understand what I've been explained. Thank you, stay safe. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.